What it do, people, man? Welcome back to another episode of Knowdatsportspodcast. I got a special guest, man, a writer from Sports Talk, Green, man, from Oakland, man, Las Vegas Raiders, hard head. I'm talking about all the way down with these folks. What's up, my nigga? How you doing, bro?
What's happening, man? How's everything?
I'm still here, man, staying out the way, trying to pay a bill or two. You know,
I feel you.
How you what going on with you? How you feel about your team, man? You know, we just talk about the Raiders. We this about off-rip Raiders. You know what I'm saying? I know what you is about them.
Man, I feel better today than I did after the first week of free agency.
Really?
At that time, you know, when things happen and you don't know the clear picture of where they're going, you know, you can see a couple pieces on a puzzle, but you don't know how the puzzle is going to turn out.
Yeah.
You start to kind of worry, and forgetting that next Sunday we don't play.
Yeah. Like it don't even affect you next Sunday. Like it don't even affect you, period, next Sunday, period. You're right. But when it boils down to when you're a true fan, that's how you is. I'm like that with my team. You know, I'm Cowboy all the way. I'm like that with my team. A little nothing move be like, hey, what you doing? What going? But like, man, that shit only might be lasting got them 2 months.
Like, hell nah. I ain't approve that.
Yeah, exactly. Just like that, like, man, I ain't heard nothing about that. Like, yo, really? Exactly. You're right. Getting it on here. Y'all done made some move though this off season. What's your biggest off season move you think you done made for right now?
For right now, we have to go with the signing of Yannick Ngakoue.
Oh, you hit the nail on the head. You hit the nail on the head. Well, I saw you hit the nail on the head. You're right.
Yeah. I like that signing, and a lot of people don't like the King and Drake signing, but I think it's a great sign.
He gonna take a lot of pressure out of that running back.
What you say?
Don't. He played running back, don't
he? Right.
You know, it's a two-head back. It's a two-head back this season. These years.
Exactly. People forget that the second string play almost as much as the starter.
It means
every position except offensive line and quarterback.
It means just as much as the starter.
Mm-hmm.
That saves to be real. That saves some years on your head. The start anyway.
Yeah, and also the way that they wanted to use Lynn Bowden last year, that's how they're going to be able to use King and Drake this year. He's going to be lining up everywhere.
Yeah, and he carried the ball in the backfield real nice.
Right.
But the Ngakoue, I can't say his name. I don't want to say it wrong. But the first one,
I said it wrong too.
But the one from who came from Jackson, I know him from Jacksonville, but you know he went to Baltimore.
He said, "Call him Jan."
Yeah. I'm not an Atlanta Falcons fan, but I wanted the Falcons to get him so bad. That's what I wanted. I wanted Atlanta Falcons to get him, but they didn't. Y'all got him, so it's okay.
Yeah, the Falcons been trying to get a pass rusher for some years now.
That's why I was surprised they didn't go get him. I would have went and got him. I would have.
Even when they drafted Beasley, they thought they solved everything to their problems.
At Tate McKenzie.
Mm-hmm. An Oakland boy.
He got. I think he was Cleveland now.
Yeah. He born in Oakland, but I think he was raised in Richmond. He's from the Bay Area.
Speaking of player that I came from different teams and I went somewhere. Y'all still got Dave Irvin.
Yes.
You know where he come from, right?
Yeah, I know he's a Cowboy.
I said, and I like him.
Yeah, he was like, I think he was like a fan favorite for y'all, right?
Yes, he played all over the line. I like him. The only thing about him, as long as he motivated or he playing football and then to distract him, y'all got a pretty good player. I like him.
Yeah, he said he about to come make some noise next year.
I like him. Y'all got him at the middle of the year, didn't it?
Yeah.
Y'all just re-signed. Yeah, I like him. That's a good move. I like him. He gonna be.
We got him in the middle of the year, and he didn't play too much, not as much as I expected him to play. I guess he needed to get in shape because they kept him on practice squad for a while.
Yeah. I remember y'all signed him and he just went to practice squad, but he legit part of that front cell now though. Legit part of that front cell.
Yeah, I hope so. Let's see what happens because you know they signed like 5 or 6 3-technique defensive tackles.
Yes, I seen that. I was just looking at that. I seen that too. I seen the folks and I was like, a lot of folks I didn't even know really who they is. To be real.
Rise to the top. Who is going to be?
They got I like the Willie Snead move.
Yeah.
I like the Willie Snead move more than I like the John Brown move.
I like them both. I like the Willie Snead move because he would actually be if everything go that the way it seemed like it's going, he would be the 5th receiver.
Who?
Willie Snead.
You might be right about that, but when it boils down to it, John Brown can't stay at the doctor's office.
Yeah,
that's why I say I like the Willie Snead move more than because I believe he's gonna get in front of John Brown.
Because with John Brown or anybody on that roster, if anyone goes down, they got somebody to step up now.
Willie Snead he's a hell of a possession receiver. Though. I like him. You know, he was water back in the day.
Yeah, he made his bones down there in New Orleans.
So I know about. I like that. Like John Brown. I like him, but he can't stay at the doctor's office. He doesn't start reminding me of Deshaun Jackson.
Yeah.
Like if he can't get me at least 11 to 12 games this year, boy, he got to go to the Deshaun Jackson category. Because Deshaun Jackson can't even get you 4 games.
Right.
And so that I don't start feeling like that with Brown. Because like he was solid with Arizona, didn't he? When he was Arizona one time?
Yeah, he was with Arizona. He was solid there. That's where you start seeing him.
After he left there, he just kept going to the doctor office. He just kept going to the doctor office.
Yeah.
So that when it comes to that pickup, I like the Snead better than I like him. A lot. Like one thing I can't say about Snead, he will be on the field. If he don't, it's gonna be because y'all ain't playing. It ain't gonna be because he can't play. He won't be available.
But like John Gruden say, the best ability is accountability.
Yes, you know what I'm saying. So that means a lot to me. If I can't count you to be on the court or on the field, whatever, you don't do me no good. If I can't bank on it, like he gonna be there. You don't do me no good.
Yeah. You seen what happened to our offensive line this year.
Now that's the next thing I finna just bring up. Now a lot of them.
Man, that offensive line. I mean, everybody was a little antsy and a little scared and a little upset about the moves that they made. But when you sit back and think about it, I think it was the right moves to make. Because Gabe, Hudson, getting up in age, Trent Brown, he did not want to be a Raider anyway. So we got the best what we can get from him.
You want to get rid of that baby. So
but the Hudson is what hurt everybody.
Yeah. He was like the ankle.
Oh yeah, definitely. He was one of the top centers in the league, if not the best. And he's reaching that age where he's a year or two away from going down the hill. He's still at the top. He's a year or two away from going down the hill. So what they did was they got what they could get for him right now. And another thing is most of the team's money was on that offensive line. And out of the last 3 years, that offensive line did not play together.
You know what team I'm seeing the same kind of problem with what you're saying when it comes to the offensive line?
The boys?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, because y'all had the best offensive line in the business and everybody started getting paid.
Everything you were just saying, I ain't gonna say everything you were saying, but majority of the thing you were saying about the offensive line, like how you were saying about Buddy got like 2 more years before he might be going down the climb. Tyrone Smith like that. You see what I'm saying? I feel like Tyrone Smith like that. You know what I'm saying? And a couple like you said about other folks on the offensive line, I feel my offensive line doing the same thing. I feel like my offensive line doing the same thing.
And this was a real Belichick type of move. That's what Belichick do. He'll get rid of them while they in their prime, but at the end of their prime, so they can get.
So you can get some form.
Yes. We got a 3rd round pick, and a 3rd round pick that's a starter.
Yeah, it's what position he plays. Ain't a third round wide receiver ain't a starter.
And it depends on who.
He got to be a nigga in a fair down the draft.
Yeah,
but a third screen. Like you take a 3rd screen offensive lineman as a starter. I mean a third round offensive lineman as a starter. Definitely.
I think a 3rd round any position can start. I think the first 3 rounds in the draft usually always be started.
I say I look like that for the first 2 really. Unless somebody fall down, and then like you get somebody hold the beat up.
And then this year, I expect that to happen because of the COVID situation, and a lot of these kids opting out of their last year eligibility in college. Their draft stock is going to fall because they didn't play the last year. So you're going to be get some really good talented players in them later rounds this year.
Yeah.
And that's another reason why the Raiders make the moves that they made with the offensive line, going cheaper, younger, and also this is the deepest offensive line draft in a while. So you're going to get some players in this draft.
Yeah, I've been looking at it about the offensive line. There's a lot of offensive linemen that's in this draft. They can be pretty good. That's on it.
I think there's going to be 10 to go in the first 2 rounds. So you're going to get you a starter.
I know it's going to be at least 2 I know it's going to be at least 2 in the first 15 picks.
Yeah, 2, possibly 3. I hope it's only 2.
Possibly 3. And the third team is ready to get the Cowboys, to be real. I think the third team is got the Cowboys in my eyes.
Man, I was thinking, like, what if this one player falls to the Cowboys, and just like CeeDee Lamb last year, the Cowboys cannot pass him up.
I know you ain't finna say that boy for Florida.
Yes.
You gonna say that? I was thinking. I ain't gonna tell you that. I was thinking about that the other night. When it boiled down to it, if he fall to the draft, bro, I don't believe Philadelphia gonna let him get by like that though. But if he fall down to 10, because we got 10, if he make it to 10, we got to take him. We got to take. We got no other choice but to take him. And what you got?
Man, that offense would be explosive. It's already explosive right now. That shit would be explosive.
It'll cause a problem, but we got to take him. Only why I say it'll cause a problem because I don't think Holmes, he ain't with the blocking thing. He ain't with it. He don't want to do that too much. So if he's on the field, that means less touches for the Zeke Elliott. But when they boil down to it, I know how Jerry Jones did. That's why we got CeeDee Lamb. All on the page, Jerry Jones gonna get him because he don't never want what happened to him with Randy Moss. He never want that to happen to him again.
Right.
He want to go through that again. So he'll take him. Me myself, if I had anything to do with it, I'm going. I think they finna sign KJ Wright. I think they signed KJ
linebacker from Seattle.
They'll be signed. I think it'll be in the middle or whatever. And the other 2 boys on the outside, they'll be signed. But if we don't, I believe we're gonna sign him. So I ain't gonna say we not. I believe we're gonna sign him. We gotta go get us a cornerback.
Yeah.
Go get the boy from Virginia Tech, or got that Patrick Surtain Jr. or whatever, or second or whatever. And come on with it. So that's what I look at when it comes to them and it comes to the draft.
We got Surtain.
Y'all got the 17th pick. What you shooting at? Offensive line? Off-rip?
It depends. It depends. What I would do is if the offensive lineman that you want is on the board and the top free safety is on the board, of course, offensive tackle is a more important position than a free safety. So I'll weigh them together. Which one is head and shoulders above the rest when it comes to the offensive tackle and the free safety? And whoever's the best out of that group, that's who you select. And you select the other one in the second round. But right now, I would definitely go right tackle.
Free safety gonna be there.
Yeah.
At the 15th pick, whatever free safety you look at, he's gonna be there. Because I don't to be real, I don't see nobody but the Cowboys. I see the Cowboys, Denver. I don't really know everybody who's drafted. I don't know everybody in the draft, but I know the Cowboys and Denver, they're 8 and 9. I mean, they're 9 and 10. They fuck with the secondary, like shit like that with the safety and all that. I don't think I told there's a bunch of safeties out there too. So I think a safety will be there for y'all easy.
Yeah, because you got the one from TCU, Morin. He's supposed to be the top safety.
Yes, I want before my team, before the Cowboys sign who we just signed at the safety position, Kenan O'Neal, the one from the Falcons.
Yeah, and coming into this college year, the kid from Oregon was the top safety.
I want to just call that though. This is what I want to do. I want the Cowboy to draft before we sign O'Neal. But when I seen O'Neal sign, I'm like, oh yeah, that's over with. I ain't gonna do that. They're not gonna get him. But I still feel they're gonna get a cornerback. They're gonna get a cornerback.
Yeah, I mean, and the Bill kid, he's a strong safety. He played in the box.
But we got Wilson back there. Wilson gonna start.
Okay.
Wilson. He should be. We drafted him 2 years ago. He got hurt though. When we drafted him, he to be the starting safety. Shout ain't no joke. But we got some kind of packages. We're gonna be 3 safeties on the field.
Yeah, I seen that. But who y'all defensive coordinator now? Y'all got rid of Nolan? Huh?
Dan Quinn.
Oh yeah. So they he come from that Seattle. Yeah, so he's gonna be trying to run that version of that cover 3.
Matter of fact, I got the draft. I just pulled the draft. Y'all pick 17. So I don't see Minnesota getting a safety because they just signed that boy Xavier Woods. I don't see the Chargers getting one. They picking 13. I don't see Detroit picking one at 7. I don't see the Bengals picking one at 5th. A safety will be out there for y'all.
Oh yeah, it would definitely be out there. But in this new NFL, they saying that picking a safety at that position would be too high.
Yeah, please.
So, but that's just like they talking about a tight end. Nobody needs a tight end until you need one.
I like that boy. Speaking of the tight end, I go back to the guy from Florida. If he make it past 12, I think New England gonna get him. No, I take that back. I don't think that Florida guy. I don't think he make it past 12. He won't make it past 12 or 13. If you make it,
I'm surprised.
If you make it past 12, the LA Chargers gonna get him because the Philadelphia Eagles pick 12.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm expecting the Philadelphia Eagles to get him. If the Philadelphia Eagles don't get him, the Chargers got to snatch him up at 13. They just allow him.
Yeah. Oh, I wouldn't be surprised somebody moved up for him.
If I can't, who I can see moving up for him? Somebody at the Chargers? The Chargers moving up for him. Who? So with y'all the 17 pick, but with offensive lineman, I don't see nobody but the Bengals getting the offensive lineman. They got the 5th pick. If the Jets might get one if they don't stick with Sam Darnold. If they don't stick with Sam Darnold, they're not gonna get now. I don't see no other. The Giants might pick an offensive line with the 11th pick.
Yeah, they definitely can use one. They definitely can use one.
Arizona might pick one with the 16th pick. So ain't there with 3 teams in front of y'all that I believe they're gonna get offensive linemen. So your offensive lineman may still be on the board. There's a strong possibility he'll be on the board.
Correct. Are they trade back and still be able to get one? Even if you get one in the second round, if you get offensive tackle in the second round this year, he's still going to be a starter. Day one. That's how deep this offensive lineman class is this year. So that's why it's kind of hard. Do you go with that safety or do you go with that tackle? But you have to go with whichever one you believe that's going to be a Pro Bowler.
I know. Do you know what number pick you got in the second round?
Yes, the 48 pick.
The question is, whichever one you pick, do the other one have any chance to be there by that time?
Yes. I believe so. It may not be that same player, but it's not going to be that much of a drop off.
If I were doing it and I had the rating, and my priority was offensive lineman and a safety, how deep the safety game is, and I'm looking at who needs safeties and shit like that, or really the team with the safeties or whatever, I get the offensive lineman. I get me a safety in that second round.
Yeah, I think that's the right way to go.
And because that's it. If you bought out to it, I go with Jeff Heath again.
And also you have to keep in mind a safety contract compared to an offensive tackle, a good tackle in this league's a contract. So you get them on that rookie deal. Which one you would rather have?
Which one you can work the best? You see what I'm saying?
Right, that tackle.
Yeah, exactly. So
you just throw him over there, throw him on that side for 10 years and get him alone. Yeah. He ain't need no maintenance, nothing.
No problem. I'm talking about with no problem. No problem. You know how they done broke the draft down with Jacksonville picking first, Jets second, 49 third, Falcons fourth. Out of the first, do you think all 4 picks gonna be quarterbacks, man?
It's gonna depend on Atlanta. The first 3, I think, definitely will be a quarterback.
I feel like that too. And you just hit the nail on the head. I feel like it like that too, but it's gonna be on Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
If you was Atlanta, now before we even say that, if you the 49ers, who you get?
If I was the 49ers, it would be between Trey Lance and Justin Fields.
Who you picking?
Man, I got to go with damn. I would go with Trey Lance, and the reason why I say that, I mean, Justin Fields, we already know how talented he is. Some argue that he's the second best quarterback in the draft, but I haven't never seen a Ohio State quarterback do anything in the league.
Yeah, that's true too. Yeah, you're 100% right about that part.
That's the only reason why I would go with Trey Lance.
I can agree on that part. About that part, you know, see, me either win the same boat on that. But myself, I believe this is what I do, and this is what I believe the 49ers gonna do. I think they're gonna take Justin Fields because he run a 4-4.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what Buddy run. The Trey Lance guy. There's no disrespect. I ain't checking him out too tough. I think the 49ers gonna get him.
And the level of competition is different. See, with either one, the 49ers in a good position. Could they keep in Garoppolo, as they say, as of right now? So that'll get that quarterback some time.
I think they're gonna keep him, bro.
Yeah, I think they're gonna get a quarterback some time.
I think they're gonna keep him. I think they're gonna.
It's gonna be just like when they had Alex Smith and they drafted Kaepernick in the second round.
Yes.
They're gonna bring him along just the same way.
Now, next, so you know the Falcons pick after them. So who you think the Falcons gonna get?
The Falcons can go either way. They can go a lot of different ways. If they believe Matt Ryan still have, game left, because you know how long these quarterbacks is playing these days, they can go with Pitts and have an explosive offense.
I've been hearing a lot of folks saying like they move down or whatever. But if me, I screen the part because I'm from Atlanta. So folks think that I'm really a Falcons fan. I'm not a Falcons fan because I'm a Cowboy fan. So you know that. I don't see the but I still have to pay attention to the home team because I'm down here. And if I had something to do with this, I would not draft the quarterback. Period. I know if you talk crazy, whatever. It can be, I don't sound crazy before. But I wouldn't draft a quarterback. Reason why? Because I think I can get 2 more years out of Matt Ryan.
Mm-hmm.
And I can look at the games that I lost last year. I lost a lot of games because we ain't stopped nobody.
Right.
I lost a lot of games because we ain't stopped nobody. You know that period. You know what I'm saying? And I lost a lot of games because when Matt Ryan did make that mistake, if I had a running game, I wouldn't have to worry about that. Because now I can milk the clock and I can get what's going on. So with the coach that they got from Tennessee, I know where he come from. I know his mind frame. Because he had a hell of a running back with Derrick Henry. He like to run the ball. They like smash mouth on defense. They had an attitude. They were the attitude in Tennessee. They were Tennessee known for. If you said play Tennessee last year, I don't know about now, but last year you played them. You knew they were going to be physical and they were finna run the football.
Right.
So if I were the Falcons, I think Buddy might do this, but they might not. I'm going to get that running back from Alabama, Harris. He's gonna be my bell cow. And then what they call him? The bell cow back there. He's gonna be my bell cow. And I'm finna run the ball. And I'm finna Julio Jones, that boy Calvin Ridley, and the other boy we got. I'm finna have him out there with my tight end with his running game, and you're gonna try to stop it. If I don't go that way, I got to go get that boy from Penn State, man.
Micah?
I got to get him. I got to put him in my linebacker coach next to Deion Jones. The reason why I got to do that, now I can match that linebacker coach that the type of back
today. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And this same boy, I don't seen him on tape. I ain't never seen him in real life. I don't know nothing about him. But if I was a scout for the NFL or whatever, and I played for the Falcons, that means I can go find all kind of shit about him. I can go probably see him in person and all kind of shit. So I can see his attitude, how he handled himself. What I seen, the boy had real spunk in him. He had attitude. He made plays.
Yeah, he ran a 4.38.
He out there. He making plays. He jumping around. He crump. So if he doing that, and I just got the cornerback number 24, and I see he's something like that too, they gonna help hand in hand with each other. When you see him making plays, number 24 gonna want to make plays. So now I done built me a coach. Because I got me a coat going on. Now, when I get up on you 28, when I get up on you 38 to 24 or 24 to 27, and it's 3rd and 4, and I need that stop, I can send that boy on a blitz and he gonna get there. If I send that boy 5 times, he gonna get there 3 times. He gonna make a play. He gonna make a play at least 2-3 times if you send him 5.
He's a bona fide playmaker.
Yes. You see what I'm saying? So that's the move up in him. If you drop a quarterback, it's gonna be 2-3 years for you benefit from that.
Right.
Wait, I'm saying you finna go out there with Matt Ryan, and he gonna have that same defense. He gonna have that same running game. You know what I'm saying? You gonna get the same results. I'm trying to get something going on these last 2 years with Matt Ryan. By that time, another quarterback coach probably came. Or I can find somebody that's already a quarterback who want to come out here and see what we got going on.
Right.
Look, the same way Tampa Bay built something up, and Tom Brady said, hey, well, they got something else. They just need a quarterback. You know what I'm saying? That's what I would do. But I'm not, 9 to my 10, they're not a fact I'm going to do that.
And don't forget Gregory Rousseau, where his last name is, the defensive end out of Miami.
Oh, yeah. And that boy Phillip.
Yep.
Yeah.
Phillip scares me, though.
Yeah.
Phillip scares me.
Why?
The reason why, because he retired. He went to UCLA. He retired from college football because of concussions. The doctor told him one more concussion, that can be his career.
I knew that.
But when he went down to Miami, the doctor said something different.
I didn't know that. See,
yeah.
The other boy, he got hurt.
Which one? Russo?
Both of them played for the Miami Dolphins, right? I mean, Miami Hurricane, right?
Yeah, Russo didn't play this year. No, he didn't play this year.
Because somebody corona thing. It's about the corona thing. Something like that. Russo
didn't play. He was out with the corona. But besides Russo, they still had 2 top end rushers, Phillip and Roach. Phillip
now came up in the conversation because Russo said that. All thing, I ain't gonna say I don't like about them. The only reason why I didn't say their name, first of all, I really forgot about them. I'm glad you brought them up. And the second of all, because they really, I think one on 240, one on like 260, one on like 6, one on 6'6", one on like, I don't know what the other one is. Both of them long or whatever. I just really forgot their names, but I want that linebacker. I want that linebacker.
Oh yeah. I think I take
any one of them you just said.
I think Parsons, he got to be, in my opinion, I think he is a top 5 player in this draft.
I'm gonna tell you who he remind me of. Not player, but I'm just saying just on how the draft was of last year. My Arizona guy.
Oh, Simmons?
He remind, not saying they play the same position.
Yeah.
When I was saying, well, I need Holmes to do whatever, but you gotta get him. Somebody gotta get him. When I see Arizona get him, I was like, boy, that's a good move.
He made some good plays with him this year too. They still trying to find a position for him. When he's on that field, he made plays.
Yeah. They gotta find out where XL is, where he look good at. But
yeah, because for somebody that talented, you gotta find something for him.
Yeah, you gotta have him on the field. You gotta have him on the field. But
have him be like a rover. He can line up anywhere on any given play.
So I said you gotta have him on the field. That's why if I were the Falcons, man, that'll be my move. They're the only 2 moves I'm thinking about. I got a 4 pick. I want the running back from Alabama or give me that boy from Penn State. That's all I want. I don't want nothing else. I don't want nothing else. I don't, no disrespect to the quarterbacks or whatever, but Matt, I got 2 more years with Matt Ryan. I ain't got.
You know how they overhype the quarterbacks anyway.
Yeah, you know how they gonna do that. So I ain't found up in it. That's me if I were him.
Yeah, just because he's a quarterback, he got a nice gas tag. You know what I'm saying? He gonna go high in the draft.
Yeah. That's how they gonna kick it. They gonna kick it like that. But I would do that. That'll be my move. I want the running back. I want the running back or give me that linebacker. Anyone of the 2 gonna make plays for me right now, and that's what I'm asking for. I'm trying to shake it now. I don't know what gonna go on 2-3 years from now. I can't speak on that.
And Najee, he ain't no joke, man. He's doing it all. He catching the ball out the backfield.
All that. You see what I'm saying? He out Eddie Young. So
Big.
Young.
Big. I went to school with his auntie and uncle. They twins.
Right.
Back in Oakland.
Running back Harris?
Yeah, his aunt and auntie. I mean, aunt and uncle. I went to school with them too.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think he's from like Antioch or something like there. It's in the Bay Area.
I wouldn't mind home. I wouldn't mind him getting out into it now. And that'll tell me a whole lot. If they drop quarterback, they telling me they ain't caring about the next 2 years, bro. That's what everything I love. They drop quarterback, they ain't caring about the next 2 years. Cause when they ball out,
and if they do get a quarterback, it's just that they must think that the pipeline in college is going to slow down in a couple of years.
they can be thinking
they have a chance to get one and groom one.
This is something else I do too if I was a Falcon. Why I drop that running back, I get it to with the Houston Texans and tell them, folks, look, I'm finna give you Matt Ryan and Julio Jones for Deshaun Watson.
Matt Ryan, Julio Jones for Deshaun Watson in the picks though.
I know I ain't got damn. I ain't finna give him damn pick.
They're not gonna trade him without a pick. They want picks.
They can't get the fourth. They can't get the fourth pick. You can get anything behind the fourth, but you can't get that fourth.
Okay. So 2022.
I give them something behind. I ain't getting nothing in front of it. I can't get that fourth. Cause that fourth, I'm gonna tell you why they ain't gonna get that fourth, because I'm finna go get that running back for Alabama. It's over with. Oh, that'll move I make. That's on everything I know. If I was a Falcon, if I'm gonna give up on Matt Ryan, that's what I'm finna make. I'll be ready right now. I'm finna be shaking it right now. I ain't got 2-3 years. And like you just said, like the offensive line. So, speaking of Julio Jones, boy, I can get some Julio Jones right now. I can get some Julio Jones. Right now. Yes. They'll give me some Julio Jones.
Right.
If I call Green Bay supposed to give me some Julio Jones. Green Bay should give me some if I call him for Julio Jones.
Yeah. And Matt Ryan, he been in the league for a while, but he's still 35.
So when it boiled down to it, I ain't looking at them about 1 or 2 more years out of it.
So, right. You're gonna get 1 or 2 top peak years out of him. So in between that time, you need to start building that defense better.
Yes.
Get that running back from Alabama, because on that 3rd and 4th year, Atlanta's gonna be needing to run the ball more when Matt Ryan starts to digress.
Yeah, I'm trying to build me a foundation before he leaves. And I used to be throwing somebody in there right now, and they're gonna get right. They're gonna get 8 alive, because they're gonna have the same problem Matt Ryan got. No, same problem. So I got let me straighten his problems. That's what I'm gonna do. So then when he do leave, whoever come in, they won't have to have him. They ain't got them same problems he got. They ain't had it.
Exactly. Exactly. That's how you. When you drop the quarterback, I think you need to go ahead and get that offensive line right.
Yes. All they go with each other. And to be real, bro, I think if you drop the quarterback in the top with the 4th pick or whatever, or in the top 5 or whatever, well, he started this year, no later than next year. No later than next year.
Yes.
No later than next year. That's on everything. In the first round, you're in the top. Well, home for the start this year or no later than next year.
I mean, it was unheard of a quarterback starting in his first year back in the day.
But now,
they gave the coach hell when they started Peyton Manning that first year.
Now look at the top 4 pick. If we know Jacksonville quarterback gonna start.
Definitely.
If the Jets draft a quarterback 9 out of 10 a year because they got a whole new coaching staff, he gonna start because they finna get rid of Sam Darnold. You think he gonna sit behind Sam Darnold? What can he learn from Sam Darnold? So the 49ers got the 3rd pick. Jimmy Garoppolo can't stay at the doctor's office. Soon as home get on the field, he ain't coming off there. You know that? So now you got your 4th pick with the Falcons. You gonna draft a quarterback and he gonna sit down for 2 years behind Matt Ryan? Don't go together.
Yeah.
Go together.
They gotta trade the pick, man. They gotta trade the pick.
You gotta go get a running back.
Yeah. I mean, they can
go get a running back, you go get a running back, and you get a linebacker from Pitt State. Boy, you finna sell a lot of hot dogs, and you finna win the football game.
If they stay at that number 4 position, you gotta take Micah Parsons.
I take it with the 4 pick, bro. I take it with the 4 pick. Michael Parsons or whatever. I'll take that with the 4 pick. I ain't got no problem doing that. He finna make plays. He gonna be on Sports Center and everything. He gonna make plays. That's what you want. So you gotta have just like I just said, him and Deion Jones right by each other. I'm a 45, whatever. No, he be different supposed to make plays. He's finna make plays.
You know who I'm interested in seeing what they do? Miami.
I expect them. I'm glad you said something about that. I expect them. I expect them to go wide receiver, Waddle, or
Cause man, did they bring in Waddle,
yeah.
or did they bring in Devontae? Do they bring in any of them Alabama receivers to play with two? Because they already spent the high draft pick on the offensive lineman next year. They got the offensive line. Okay. Yeah. Or do they go tight end?
I like the tight end. They got
quarterback best.
You know they already got a tight end. They got a good tight end.
Yeah.
They got a good tight end. They got a good tight end in Miami. That boy they got, he pretty good.
Yeah, and or they can double up because a lot of these teams these days run in that 12 formation with the two tight ends on the field. That's what they go back to.
They can do that. But
they create matchups.
I can see the like what you it could be that tight end, but I see them going one on wide receiver from Alabama though. The boy Waddle, what the other boy name?
Waddle, you got Devontae Smith.
Him and Waddle, one of them two.
Yeah.
I see them picking one, but the only thing about that though, when it comes to that tight end, they got to play the two tight end set all the time. Cause that tight end they got, he good. Like he like 6'6", 6'7". So he good. He's not a scrub. So I can't just see him home getting all the PT and that boy shit. Try to play ball. So they got a good tight end.
And don't forget Jamar Chase. He's the top receiver in his draft.
Yes, but yeah, I forgot about dude. I forgot about dude. Yeah,
Cincy might can pick him up at number 5. He can play with Burrow, but man, I think Cincy going to go with that tackle from Oregon.
I think they go offensive line too.
Yeah, he one of the best tackles to come out in a while.
Any one on won't hurt them. They can go to offensive line or they can get that one for LSU. It won't hurt because you know they green, so it won't hurt. But I don't think you just said so. They made a lot of sense for real. If the Bengals don't get him, but the Dolphins might get him. But I still might take the boy for Alabama over him with the Dolphins. Reason why? Because the boy can do everything. Waddle
continuity or
the boy Waddle can do everything.
Yeah, he can do everything. But Jamar Chase, I think he's the better player.
He's a better wide receiver. He can butt naked. He ain't nothing but the truth. But one thing about Waddle, you get punt returns from Waddle and all of those shit though. That's what I mean by that. So
and he played with Tua.
Yes, and he done played with the quarterback before. You know, they know each other.
I think it would be best to line him up with somebody that,
With Miami, I would do that. Yeah, but that's how I feel about the draft. You know what I'm saying? How you feel about the Raiders, you said, offensive lineman, safety. I feel like anyone will be there for you the first or second round. I don't feel you need. I feel like you can get your needs out the first, second round. No question, man. I like to thank you, man, for fucking with me, man. For coming on the show, man. I appreciate you, man. I get a kick out sitting just chopping up with guys about sports. I like that. I get a kick out. I want to thank you for coming on the show.
Man, I thank you. I thank you for inviting me, and I really appreciate you for opening up your doors, letting me sit on your couch and talk to you about these sports, man. I really appreciate that.
You know how I do it, man. You know what I stand on, man. I fuck with folks who fuck with me. Let these folks know how they can get in touch with you, man, and what the people are doing.
Well, they can get in contact with me at sportstalkwithlgreen.com. There's articles there on the Raiders, but we cover everything: baseball, basketball, football. And it's an internet hang spot.
Hey, man, I appreciate you, man. Y'all know that I'm more dry. I represent Know That Sports to the Philly. Y'all know it's sponsored by Highlight Commodity. I don't think I said that before it came on, but it's sponsored by Highlight Commodity.
Yeah.
That's my nigga Green, man. Fresh out of Oakland, man. He represented the Las Vegas Raiders. Real fan now. Know that if you don't know nothing else. I appreciate y'all. Y'all check me out on all podcast platforms. YouTube. They type in Know That Sports. I'm in the building shaking the feet. Same thing on all podcast platforms. They type in Know That Sports. Hey, man, I'm in the building shaking the feet. I fuck with folks who fuck with me, man. I appreciate y'all. Know that if you don't know nothing else. Shaking it.